little over 80 days, the 2012 Olympics will kick off in London, England, providing transport to get athletes and dignitaries around the city of London, and between the Olympic venues will be BMW's fleet of green vehicles. This is the 2012 BMW ActiveE. I'm here today at a very dank BMW headquarters in Bracknell, England, to give it a spin. The BMW ActiveE has a 32 kilowatt hour battery pack, and that drives a 125 kilowatt motor that's mounted in the rear of the car, giving rear wheel drive. It's capable of producing 250 newton meters of torque, which gives a more than respectable acceleration. When BMW launched its first test electric vehicle, that's the Mini E, about 3 or 4 years ago, it came under some criticism because while the BMW E was a very cute car and a very competent electric car, it only had 2 seats. That's because the rear seat area was taken up by the battery pack. Now, in this car, it's got 4 proper seats for 4 proper adults. The BMW ActiveE feels like a 1 Series BMW. There is very little to differentiate it. In fact, this is a BMW through and through. It feels like a BMW, it's got that BMW quality to it. Ride comfort is very impressive. Even on a cold, wet, rainy day, it's still, I'm going through some pretty nasty puddles here, and it's still just performing immaculately. And because it has rear wheel drive, there wasn't any of that horrible front wheel grabbing that you get from front wheel drive cars when you hit a puddle. And because it's a rear wheel drive car, I have a suspicion that this car can be flung around corners quite happily. A few seconds ago, I actually managed to get the tail to step out slightly. It's a very wet, horrible day, so I'm not going to push it. But I think, given the right circumstances, you could have a lot of fun. What I think of the BMW ActiveE, it is a little heavy, it feels heavy, but it's very sure-footed, and it definitely feels like a BMW, like you'd expect a BMW to feel. Later on this year, we'll find out more about the 2013-2014 electric vehicle range from BMW, which will include the i3 and i8 plug-in hybrid. The i3 comes as an electric vehicle with a range extended engine, or alternatively as a pure electric vehicle. I can't wait to see how these perform.